Mellow greetings, Tubians, RononTyr here, and let's fanfic Story of Seasons Friends of Mineral Town. Summer 23rd, Year 1, Wednesday. Stormy. Journal? I'm bored. Storm's too big for me to leave the house. I can't get out the front door, it just blows shut in my face as soon as I try. TV's out, I'm guessing because of the storm. All you get is snow when you turn it on. I'm really worried about the animals. I don't know that I left them enough feed, and animals hate storms, right? They've got to be upset. I wish I could get to them and check on them, and God's only know what this is going to do to the fields. It's just... We did have a blackout. That was fun. I decided to try and have a nap because, there's not a lot else I can do right now. Just nap, really. Power went out for a while. It's hard to tell how long because, as we know, time stands still when you're trapped indoors. I spent most of my energy, I'm not going to call it a day, I don't know what time it was when I don't know what time it is now, and I spent most of my energy just banging a hammer on the floor to try and get better at the swing, the lift and the overarm and the heft, and try and build up some strength in my wrists and my shoulders and the other muscles I'm not familiar with. So I did that until I couldn't lift the hammer over my head anymore, and now I'm riding new, and after this I think I'm gonna go to bed again. I don't know what the weather's gonna be like tomorrow because, like I said, the TV was out, so no way to check the weather report. It's been boring. Storms are supposed to be fun and exciting. Anyway. Night, Journal. Summer 24, Year 1, Thursday. Sunny. So first thing I did when I got up this morning, Journal, was head straight out to the coop and check on the chooks. Made sure to let them out for the day. Fifi matured and has started laying at some point, and that's great. That's fantastic. I checked in on Rayan. He seems fine and perky and, well, Rayan-like. Gave him lots of pats and brushies, and he's just chilling, which is comforting. And the chooks all seemed healthy and happy, and after that it was off to check on Mugu and Barbara, and they also seem to be doing fine, and they're brand new, they barely know me, but the storm doesn't seem to have rattled them at all, so that was a huge comfort. I was really, really worried that they were going to get upset or hurt or maybe panic and try and break their way out of the barn, or who knows. After that, there was time spent checking on the crops and making sure that everything was okay. I did get some letters, so there's some new things available at the forge. That'll be the shears and the clippers. And there's a new frying pan available at the general store, so I'll have to go pick that up, and maybe that'll open up some new recipes to me, which will be fantastic. Oh, Journal, we got so lucky. There were a few rocks strewn about the place, but none of the crops were damaged as far as I could tell. Everything still seems to be sprouting and growing, which is great. I was really worried that I was going to lose like a whole plot of pineapples or something. Heck, the onions and the tomatoes were up, so yay for that, I guess. And the other thing I missed out on because of the whole storm thing yesterday was nobody was able to come by and tell me that there's a festival today. It's the town's fireworks festival, just down on the beach in the evening. It was really, really pretty, and I got lucky because I decided I'd check the calendar, and that's not something I normally do. I've really got to make that a habit. Check the calendar. because of that, I didn't worry much about re-watering after I harvested because nothing's going to be open to sell me anything. That's okay, that's okay. And the important part is that everything survived. The chooks are fine, the cow's fine, the sheep is fine, my horsey's fine, all my crops are fine, I'm fine. It is such a weight off. Also, though the festival means no Zach today, so yeah, that's a bit annoying, but he does deserve a day off, much like everybody else, and I've got to respect that. I did still put some stuff aside for shipping, but after I had checked everything and tended everything, I headed into town, did my usual sort of wander about, went up and did the other things that I do on the mountain. Journal, I'm sorry, with everything that's been going on for the last 2 days, I'm losing words. What's the thing I normally do on the mountain? Oh, that's right, I went foraging. God. It's been a big couple of days. Let's just be honest and acknowledge that it's been big. Made offering as ever, our beloved friend the goddess. I didn't have any flowers to give her, so I tried giving her one of my onions, and she didn't really like that very much, although she did offer to help me out in the land of love again. After that, it was off to go see the fireworks. Oh, Journal, it was so pretty. And everyone was there. I stopped and I said hi to literally everybody. Ellie and Cliff and Ran and Doctor and Brandon and Kai and Potpourri and everybody was there. Well, actually no, not everybody. Just all the young people. All the people around my age. Huh. Do you think maybe this is a courtship festival? Huh. Hadn't thought of that before. I do remember reading there are a few of those throughout the year where you can go with your special somebody and share a moment in time, and it didn't occur to me that this might be one of them. I feel kind of stupid now. And it would have been nice to spend time with a special somebody on the beach, watching the fireworks explode in the sky. So pretty. Huh. Anyway, after the festival, I came home alone, as I most frequently do. And that's it, Journal. And it's going to be sunny tomorrow, and I'm going to go to bed. Night, Journal.
Flowers of flame flickering in the starry sky. If I could just capture this moment in my sculpture, now that would be a statement indeed.
It was worth joining the crowd for this. These are definitely an amazing sight. I just hope Rand doesn't want to talk to me about it tomorrow.
I should get an early night to prepare for all the people who will be reporting in tomorrow with extra fatigue. Oh, but I hope Ellie has fun.
Not even Stu's nagging can take away from the beauty of this. I'm so glad Doctor let me have the night off.
It's bright enough to see Marie's book by. I wonder if I could get sparks like this to fly at the forge. Even Grandpa would have to agree I was trying my hardest then.
Man, with this much light in the sky, it's like the Zodiac have their own auras. This is totally going to give me something for my dream journal tonight.
I love events like this. The crowd all lose themselves watching the fireworks, and I can have fun watching the crowd. I mean, well, the cute parts of it, that is.
These fireworks. How can I explain to my parents that this festival is how I always feel? That these explosions are my experience every day in my soul? Remember this, Marie. Remember, these are exactly the kinds of fireworks you want to describe going off in Arabeth's mind when the muscular, stable hand is around.
I'm glad I worked that volume into the feed today, or the birds would be having a total meltdown. I just wish Kai was a little closer so I could melt too. This is definitely going to be good for the podcast. I've just got to work out how to say what I'm seeing right now so listeners can see it too. Maybe Cliff could help me put it into words. The bright lights, the fairy tales.
I miss seeing these from Dad's shoulders, but they're still beautiful. I'll have to count the rainbow ones. They were always his favorite.